let's talk about termination. Kailan ba mata-terminate yung contract sa isang renovation? Ideally, the contract is terminated when the project is over. Minsan lang, syempre, by the validity of warranty, meron pa rin kayong habol kapag may existing contract. But technically, lahat ng stipulations, ng scope, yung deliverables, done na siya once the project is done. Ngayon, paano naman dun sa mga cases na unexpectedly, the contract has to be terminated?
Unprecedented cases.
Unprecedented cases.
For example?
Yes. For example, nagkaroon kayo ng dispute, hindi kayo nagkakasundo from the side of the contractor, from the side of the client, hindi na magkasundo. Wala na talagang magiging amenable consideration on both parties.
Kaya, for example, during the course of the project, meron kayong hindi nagustuhan na parang mukhang hindi i-deliver ni contractor sa napag-usapan nyo.
So, you can demand to terminate the contract. Aside from that, minsan may mga unexpected na pangyayari, like nagkaroon ng earthquake, tapos yung site, hindi na rin siya livable. So, hindi na mapupursue yung project. So, mata-terminate na. So, yung renovation hack na gusto kong i-share with you guys is para sa side din ng contractor at sa side din naman ng clients. Para both parties are happy. So, when you terminate a contract, hindi automatically ma-refund ng full si client. Kasi of course, may mga deliverables na rin naman na deliver si contractor. So, kailangan i-prorate natin siya.
Doon na papasok yung proration.
Proration, according dun sa na-deliver. So, kailangan muna yung parang i-assess, i-analyze, ano na ba yung mga na-serve versus dun sa nabayad kay client. But of course, different case naman yung overpaid ka sa na-deliver. So, in that sense, dun mo rin magagamit yung power ng notarized contract. So, that's it for today. For our number 6. Thank you!